Meteorologist Viki Knapp here. We're breaking into programming because the National Weather Service has just issued a tornado warning. Now look what happens overnight and into early tomorrow morning. 1, 2, 3 degrees. Normally, I don't think we would really appreciate 30, but I think come Sunday, everyone's going to be really excited. Even though that cone has shifted closer to the west coast of Florida, still going to feel heavy wind impacts all the way on the east coast. Now the fluctuations in this intensity are likely due to an eye wall replacement cycle that Irma is currently undergoing. Let's go around the corner here and I'll show you just what's left of this family's barn. Flood stage for this portion of town is at 10 feet. And just behind me is Black Hawk Boulevard that crosses over the Rock River into downtown Rockton. Now as the river is expected to continue to rise into early Wednesday morning, luckily this bridge is tall enough that it should remain open even when the river crests. And today is finally the day. It is the start of the winter season. The winter solstice is later this morning at 10:28 a.m., which means today is not only the start of the season, but it is also the shortest day of the year, with just over 9 hours of daylight here in the state line. So the one silver lining is we only go up from here. Starting tomorrow, we will now add daylight back each and every day as we start to head into the new year and eventually into spring. And this morning, we're kicking things off with temperatures hovering right around freezing. This will play a very important role as we get into the midday hours. Right now it's 32 degrees in Rockford as well as in Belvedere, 30 degrees out in the Pretzel City. And we're still keeping an eye on a chance for a wintry mix to arrive in the state line later today. Now during the daytime hours, those temperatures will warm to just above freezing. That will help limit freezing potential. But later this evening, after 6 p.m., as temperatures start to cool back down, we could see a transition to some freezing drizzle and also potentially some light ice accumulation on the roads north of I-88. So while your morning commute, no worries. Later this evening and also for Friday morning could encounter some hazardous travel conditions. And it's all tied into this winter system now just out west of us in Iowa and southern Minnesota, starting to see snow as well as a wintry mix. Come lunchtime today is when we'll start to see some precipitation here in the state line, likely starting as rain mixed with a bit of snow. But again, it's later this evening as those temperatures start to cool is when we could see some of that icy weather start to mix in here in the state line. This will then continue into the overnight hours into Friday morning and linger potentially also through the morning commute. Then we'll see plenty of dry time on Friday. Aside from a slight chance for a few flakes tomorrow evening, we are going to stay primarily dry for the rest of the day and also leading into the upcoming weekend. So to reiterate, starting around lunchtime today, we have a chance for a mixture of rain and snow, potentially a little sleet at the start of that. But it's later this evening into those overnight hours where transition to freezing rain or drizzle is possible and a light glaze of ice may be on the roads and sidewalks tonight and tomorrow morning, which could also cause a headache for anyone thinking about getting their holiday travel underway tonight or tomorrow. Temperatures today, though, a couple degrees above freezing. Again, that's going to help us out during the daytime hours. But tonight, as temperatures flirt with that freezing mark, is when we could see some of that ice potential. As we head into the holiday weekend, though, we'll see a bit of dry time, slight chance for snowflakes on Christmas Eve, and then we cool off in a big way for Christmas Day, along with the arrival of Santa. Nicole, over to you.